Okay, so this is the um hmm, what is it? Tuesday, 15th of May. Okay, so I have to make this little journal entry for a few of you, handful of people. Gotta record it. So Mother's Day, the holiday happened on Sunday. My son came over and he brought his keyboard and it was a really nice little visit. And I found myself massaging his feet just spontaneously. Before he left. So that night I went to sleep. We didn't smoke or nothing. I haven't been smoking nothing in a long time. Anyway, so I slept real good that night. I've been sleeping all, like, even without smoking, I was sleeping all like 7, 8 hours. It's crazy. And the next morning I woke up and I tell you, I could not stay awake. I slept most of the day. And usually I know that means something's going on when I can't help but sleep, but I was able to afford to do it, so I just did. Slept, 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 sleep. And I felt kind of like in a bad, in a weird way about it, which I assumed had something to do with the contact with my son. When you visit on the surface with people, well, there's other things going on underneath. And I thought, wow, okay, uh, uh, there was stuff activated because so I slept all day yesterday and woke up, in the evening just to freaking get up. I hardly ate anything and then went back to sleep about 10 o'clock, slept all night. And then this morning, here wake up, I'm all good, went out and rode. I feel great. Okay, but what happened was after sleeping most of the day yesterday, and then I woke up in the evening, and then when I went and laid back down for the nighttime to happen, I closed my eyes and I barely so-called fell into a alpha, whatever, theta, gamma, delta, beta, whatever. Barely fell into another sleep, and then I had this quick vision dream, and it was real quick. And I woke up and I was still sleepy as fuck, but I turned on the light and I drew this picture because I had a feeling I'd forget it. And so I just want to say what it was. In this thing, um, I'm standing in front of this creature right here, and over here was the creature's parent, like mother. And this was a baby that had just got born to this mother. But I'm looking close up at it, and I tried to draw it. So it had this head, and it was obviously like really deformed. So there was a human aspect to it, but when I tried to look at its eyes and its mouth, you could see that the child was going to have a really difficult time bonding with this parent. Okay, so then the next thing that was really apparent, there was like this head right here and then this back, and then it was, I have to say it was like these metal extensions calling themselves legs coming off him. And I don't know why I say metal, but it just hit me like there were these metal legs. And again, it's not totally clearly came out of her body, but the thing was, it was this newborn creature. So then I walk around it this way, and I couldn't quite draw it because I was standing behind it. And then I said, oh shit, it has a tail, because this long ass fucking tail was coming out of it. And then I walked back in front of it and was looking at it. And then it was like, I looked at its mouth and it just looked like it was like the assessment made was that it just probably was not going to be able to live because it just wasn't going to be able to function enough to drink or eat or anything. It was just this abomination of a thing, of a life form. And the poor thing just probably wasn't going to have a chance. So anyway, I just wanted to record that because here I go crying again, because the thing it reminds me of was way back in the 90s when I had a similar and I made a video about it, a similar experience where I I was seeing into this really long, deep, dark chamber with all these glass uh, containers with these fetus objects in it. And there was a fetus in there that conveyed to me telepathically that it was in agony, being raised that way. And in that thing, it was in pure agony because there was a glass instead of a womb. Everyone could watch it grow. It was in pure agony because it was a glass and not a humanish body. So it was in agony because it was being forced to develop and grow. And it couldn't do anything but telepathically convey to me that it was just in agony on its existence there. And then I woke up doing what I am now, which is crying like a fucking baby. And so anyway, it's kind of obvious what all this means. Okay,